Thank you, Michaela. I'm Eric Weisberg. I'm a senior principal in Datos Insights insurance practice. The next slide, please. At Datos, we're a research and advisory organization. We work with insurers to provide them with knowledge and insights regarding insurance technology and best practices. We have over 150 advisory clients who actively engage with us, have access to our research, and we also work with a number of vendors. One of them we're featuring today is MIA. If you're interested in their website, it's miaplatform.com. And before we, well, let's just go to the next slide, please, Michaela. So I'd like to introduce our panelists. I'll just go in the order they are on our screen. So Abhijit, would you mind introducing yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Eric. And thanks to Datos and Mia for having this session and having me on it. My name is Abhijit Kure. I am the Chief Technology Officer for Mosaic Insurance. I'm based out of New York. Mosaic Insurance is a pretty young company. We're about 2.5 years old. We are a Lloyd's syndicate with capacity that we have throughout the world. We write business for specialty lines through syndicated capacity management. And we are based out of 6 countries in the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Martin?
Thanks, Eric. Hi, everyone. Martin Henley, CEO and founder of MIA. Previously, career in insurance. I was Group CIO for what was XL Catlin, London-based. We spent a lot of time in North America over the years. And yeah, MIA is a tech company, SaaS focused. Certainly this discussion on underwriting and particularly submission processing and solving that problem for the industry.
Thank you, Martin. Matt, please.
Hi, Eric. Thank you. Matt Phillips. I work for Axis Capital Specialty Insurance and Reinsurance. We are present in the US, Lloyd's, and Europe. I've been there 2.5 years, and I run global application development, and I'm essentially a career, my entire career has been in commercial insurance and the technology side.
And last but not least, Michael, please introduce yourself.
Michael Riley. I'm a managing director in Accenture's insurance underwriting practice. I actually lead the underwriting practice globally, have some 28, 30 years of underwriting experience, thought leader, and excited to be here. So.
Well, thank you, Michael. So that's our esteemed panelists. We're going to be in for a great conversation today. But first, I thought I would share with you some Datos Insights research that was conducted late last year. And we conduct regular surveys of North American CIOs. And so here we asked them about a number of capabilities, but I thought it made sense to highlight intelligent document processing since that's what MIA does. And what you can see here is that there's great interest in intelligent document processing systems. And so this is across the entire property and casualty space. The way we define large carriers are carriers that have over $1 billion in premium. Mid-sized carriers run between 100 million and 1 billion. And so you can see that 69% of the large either have it or exploring it. And not unusual in our surveys, the mid-sized carriers are running slightly behind the large, but they also are demonstrating a significant interest in this exciting technology that we're going to learn more about today, and that will prove to be a real difference maker in your underwriting processes. So maybe we can just go straight to the panel, Michaela. I think I'm done with the slides. Let's start with you, Michael. What business imperatives pushed you to implement intelligent submission?
mean, for us, like the way that I kind of think of the importance of intelligent ingestion stuff is you almost have to take a look at the history of insurance a little bit, right? So, heard, 300 years ago, the way insurance worked is, the agent would, bring the handwritten documents, bring it into the office. The junior underwriter would get up between the other two seats, grab it, put it in a file folder, and over the next week or so, that file would get passed around between the underwriter and the assistant and whatever else to get a quote and would run it back. And so where are we today? Well, rather than hand delivering it, we sent it through mail, then we sent it through fax. Today we send it through email. We took the physical documents and we made them into PDFs, which locks the data away in those PDFs. We went away from these 7-part green file folders in which we had whole floors dedicated to insurance companies to hold and pass around these file folders to put them in digital file folders. And what do? We still pass around those documents. And yet in those documents, a typical commercial submission document has about 500 pieces of unique data.
Datos Insights.